Well, good morning, transporters. We find ourselves with a brand new Freightliner, and this Freightliner is actually a tractor trailer front end, but it's been turned into a camper. Beautiful camper, but it's still the same as you coming up to move a tractor trailer. Now, I want to show you how to adjust the headlights on a new thing. I know this sounds trivial, but a lot of times the factories don't adjust the daggum things, and it's impossible to see anything at night when you're trying to deliver. But before we do that, I want to show you something I forgot to tell you in the other video, is that when you come up onto a new tractor, especially one that's in the yard or ready to be delivered, you will find a lot of times that the batteries are dead. Well, the batteries aren't really dead. What there is a master on and off switch right here, looks like that, and you're going to find them in just a variety of places. You can see, you hear that shut off. I'll turn it back on. Everything in the truck disconnects from this switch. The batteries disconnect from the truck, so if you ever have an emergency or your batteries, short out or catch on fire or anything like that, and you want to get rid of the power from the battery to the truck, you just turn this switch off. To turn it on, you just turn it and you listen to it, everything cycle. Okay, now the guys in the yard are going to get a huge kick out of you not knowing that there's a master switch on these trucks. In the old days, they used to be near the battery, so your old Max and your old Freightliners look somewhere near the battery box or behind the cab, and you're going to find that master switch. But now they're putting most of them right inside the cab at the driver's convenience, and also inside the locked door, so that somebody coming up to steal the truck can't turn the batteries on. So let's get back at the task at hand. Now, what you want to do is pull up against the wall, and you can see that left and right, that low beam, I'm on low beams, the line across here, if you look, see that line across there? That's the line of your low beam headlights. This is the left, that's the right. Now, normally I would take this right one, take some paper towels and tape it over so that I'm only dealing with one side, but this one against the wall is very clear. On the new trucks, the Max, the Freightliners, the Volvos, they're all a lot easier to adjust now. So what you're going to do is, here's the front tire. We're coming up to the front tire and looking behind that headlight. And as we look behind the headlight, you can see the adjusters. See that white thing right there? So this adjuster on the right is going to be the up and down. This adjuster to the left on this particular one is the left and right. So you can adjust that left and right or up and down. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a screwdriver in this right hand one and start adjusting that headlight down. Okay? So bear with me. Let me get a screwdriver and we'll get going. Okay, now I've got a screwdriver, and watch this left one. I'm turning the thing clockwise, and you see that line coming down to meet the other one. Now I like to have the left one lower than the right one so that I can see that line. I hope it's coming down. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. You see that line straight across now? I'm turning it clockwise. I've got about 3 revolutions on it. It changes fairly quickly. Well, at least I would like it to. You see it coming down to match the other one? We want it way down on the bottom, which is going to take a minute. If you want it up, you turn it the other direction. And that's how you would adjust your headlights. And you'd go to the other side and adjust it up and down as you see fit. I might have been going the wrong way. Let me check. Okay, so it appears that I've lied to you, and it is the left-hand one that is the adjustment. Now can you see it coming down? That is the up and down. The right-hand one is the left to right. You see it dropping down there on the left? So now that's the way I like it, with your left one lower than your right. Everybody doesn't like it that way, but I do. So that keeps the light out of the guy in front of you's eyes. And let me go show you. High beams are going to just about blind somebody. So as we're looking at these lights right here, not that one up there, that's the building light. These lights right there, that's going to be high beam, low beam. You see the difference? Big difference. That's the way I like them adjusted. And you can see this is the right one, is just a little bit higher. This is the left one. And you can adjust them straight across. A lot of people do. I like them this way. So I know this is trivial and probably doesn't mean beans to you, but if you get in a sticky situation, you're hauling this truck cross country, you're really in the mountains, in the tough areas, in the fog, you want them adjusted down where you can see the road. Hope this helps out.